cast members. Y'all stay safe today. Drink your body weight in fluid ounces of water. Throw a pinch of salt, pinch of sugar in there. Grab a couple of pickles if you can. Drink the juice and stay safe. Thank you all for being out here. You all are what drives this place. If you didn't come to work, this place wouldn't be open. So thanks for enduring this. I tell you what, man, I've been a fireman in the South for several years. You get a structure fire on a day like today. They actually did a study on that and how it impacts the body. 10 minutes of working a house fire in full fire gear on a day like today is the same equivalent as working an 8 to 10 hour shift. It's crazy. It was a really interesting research study. So when it's like this, one, it has to be a multiple alarm fire, meaning you have to have several fire companies come out and help you. But then once you make entry, you're on the clock. You get about 10 to 15 minutes of actual working time in the fire. Then you have to come out and go to rehab, where they check your blood pressure, cool you off, fluids if needed. And then if you are good to go, they'll send you back for one more time. That's why fires on days like today require a ton of staffing and a lot of mutual aid. Welcome everybody, good to see you all once again. Fire Medic Adventures is back and in service at the one, the only EPCOTS Center. Okay, so why are we here today? GEO 82, GEO 82, or GEO 82. That's the new bar that opened up in Spaceship Earth. That was absolutely just overrun by the vloggers, live streamers, pixie dusters, you name it. It opened about a month ago. Everybody flooded it. Couldn't get a reservation. Well, now that it's the surface of the sun out here, there's reservations all over the place. So I got an early reservation today, 11:15 for lunch. And I thought, what the hell, we'd go in there. I wasn't going to do this, but I really want to see it kind of just one time to see what it's like in there. It is very expensive. So I'm going to go pretty easy. I'm going to have maybe something a little light for lunch because, again, it's very warm out. Don't want to eat anything heavy. Really don't want anything alcoholic. Just want to go in there and see it, have a little light lunch, and kind of show you around, and we'll talk about it. However, though, I often wonder about this place because if anybody watching this is a fan of the Honeymooners, the old school Honeymooners, the black and white, Ralph Cramden, Ed Norton, Alice, Trixie, the whole crew. If you've watched all of the episodes, especially the one where it's called A Man's Pride, where Ralph decided that he was going to show his buddy that he was the head of the bus company, even though he wasn't. And his buddy later on invited him out to the Colonnade Room, which is a very expensive restaurant. And Alice is like, hey, Ed invited us. And Ralph's like, we're not going. He was saying it was too expensive. And Alice is like, it's ridiculous, we're going. And Ralph says, the food is no good there. Ralph always decides that there's a certain threshold as to whether the food is good or not. And that is whether or not any truck drivers eat there. So if we go up into this GEO 82 and there's truck drivers in there, it must be good food. If there's no truck drivers in there, probably bad food. So we'll go with the Ralph Cramden Index today for all you Honeymooners fans. So without wasting any more time, let's get our butts in gear. I gotta watch, apparently if you cuss too soon into your vlogs, the algorithm will basically whip your rear end all the way to the back. So I gotta watch what I say the first like 8 to 10 minutes. So instead of saying what we normally say, we're gonna get our rear ends in gear. We're gonna go check out GEO 82. And while we're here, I just got a notification that Test Track, the new Test Track, has merch now. Took them about a week to get it out, but there's merch now. So I thought we'd go check that out. If the line isn't terribly long for Test Track, we might ride it. Let's get started. Welcome everybody. And the fountain up front is still broken. I have heard that when I tried to watch Starlight last night, the parade was delayed by almost 20-25 minutes. And that was the 11 o'clock parade. I think, from what I've been hearing, they've been having trouble with the heat and the floats. I was going to ride Spaceship Earth, and I thought that'd be a cool way to, go into GEO 82. Ride Spaceship Earth, and then it's at the exit of Spaceship Earth and Project Tomorrow. But it's almost a half an hour. So we're gonna nix that idea and we'll go in through the exit here of Project Tomorrow. Tell me they don't need a fountain down here. That would cool this down so much. All right, let's head on in here through Project Tomorrow. All right, now we gotta find this place. It's in here somewhere. I give it that. They got it hidden pretty well, wherever it might be. Aha, found it. There it is. My goodness. It was a mission to find this.
You can't give me one good reason why we shouldn't have dinner with Bill and his wife.
I can't? I'll give you a reason. The food at the Colonnade is no good, that's why.
How can you say that?
How can I say it? Name me one truck driver who eats there.
It's pretty chill in here.
Questions are going to be here in the hallway in case you're needed during your visit. You want OG EPCOTS building? We used to have the floor so everything will celebration garden. They are now here to guide your way into GEO 82.
That's really cool.
And then if you notice our geodesic wall doesn't really match Spaceship Earth's kind of gold. So Spaceship Earth's original concept was supposed to be a gold geodesic ball. However, they decided against it because the reflection of the sun, they didn't want to roast their guests alive. So, and Florida is hot enough.
Yes.
So, GEO decided to take that concept, and that's why gold is kind of like,
I like it.
yeah, kind of like representing the past and what was supposed to be a spaceship Earth, so bringing it to life.
Nice. Is this the same material that they would have used,
I
or
want
is
to
this
say
something?
yes, it is the Aluka bond, and then we also have our stars in the ceiling that represent when you're descending back to Earth, so you're creating your future.
Sure.
Are you into burger?
Yes.
Okay, so we can offer our Disney Select exclusive burger slice. It's the only place in the world you can try these selects. The barrels were made for GEO specifically by the master tasters and master distillers.
Fish roes and
So this is the Manhattan in the morning.
Meyer lemons, which are glowing.
Here's the story of GEO 82.
It's horrifying outside.
I assume if we're staggering, I'm sure it's good issues. This is our.
Ended up trying out that charcuterie board. Figured that would be something decent for today. The Mickey lights. So I gotta say, pretty cool place, man. I know I kind of gave this place a little bit of a hard time when it first opened, but having experienced it, I'm a big fan. I'd come up here from time to time. Those are all the bourbon flights up there. I don't know if you heard it on the introduction that I had when I came in here, but the geodesic patterns here, the Spaceship Earth tiles, apparently that's the actual material that's on the current Spaceship Earth, and it was supposed to be gold instead of silver. And they originally went and studied it and said gold would be insane in the summertime, and with all the rain in Florida during summer, that'd get real grimy real fast, so they decided silver would be a better color and also deflect heat a lot easier. So it's a pretty cool story. And yes, I did touch those, so I'll prove it to you. I touched the Spaceship Earth tiles.
People in my brain who will inevitably appear in a dream, I'm good. I think that entity haunts my nightmares. Actively shooting. Yeah, exactly. Make it that much easier. I want to see his face and entertain how long actively shooting.
will say, if you are a bourbon lover, this is a place to put on your radar to stop in at. You can see the lighted floor, which is designed after old school Epcot. If everybody remembers the little iconic lights in the pavement as you'd walk out of Epcot at night.
So you're saying it's in the original water?
That's the bourbon flight right there. And we'll do one more walk out and I'll showcase the ceiling this time. This is to represent the stars, like when you're coming back down to Earth from the tip top of Spaceship Earth. What a cool experience. All right, we gotta talk about this when we get out of here. Okay, let's talk a little bit about GEO 82 or GEO 82. I gotta say, I know I gave this place a hard time, and I am one that's not afraid to admit when I've been wrong, and I've been very wrong about this place. You know, as I mentioned before, it's hard to take some of this stuff seriously because a lot of these YouTubers out there are just, you know, they're shilling for Disney, and that's their job. I mean, you can't blame them. They are there to make everything look as good as it possibly can be, no matter what. And so it's hard to take what they say seriously sometimes because they just go so over the top with everything. And I'm glad I decided to give this a chance and actually go in there and try it out because, one, it's incredibly relaxing up there. It's a very calm and soothing environment. If you love bourbon, that is a very good place to visit. It is 21 and older, so no kids up there, which is very nice. I know. It's Disney World, but I think it's only fair that there be kid-free spaces around here, and that's one of them. I like that. And there's no time limit either. It's not like Oga's where you got, 45 minutes, I think? You could stay up there all day. I could have stayed up there till tonight and watched the fireworks if I wanted to. They don't rush you. There's no hurry. It's just whatever you want to do. You make your own way up there. The drinks are amazing. The food was excellent. That charcuterie board was incredible. And as I said, I'm still standing firm on that. I refuse to show myself eating, but I will tell you, it was really, really good. All the meat had excellent flavoring to it. The piece of honeycomb on there, I used that to kind of combine with the saltiness of the meats, and then plus use that with some of the bread and cheeses. It all like tied itself together. Kind of like on the Big Lebowski, you know, the rug really tied the room together, did it not? And so all the flavors just were perfect. And then on top of that, I ended up getting one of the zero proof cocktails because one, it's 100+ degrees today. I just don't feel like drinking alcohol when it's this warm. And plus, I'm driving, and I know you might say, well, Matt, it's only a little bit. What does it matter? For me, it matters a whole lot because, as you all know, I'm a fireman and I am a paramedic, and I do hold a paramedic license with both the National Board of Emergency Medical Technicians / paramedics, and I do hold a license with the state of Florida paramedics. One little snafu of getting pulled over for something stupid and the officer smells any type of alcohol on my breath, man, all of that could be down the drain. So it is not even worth it to me. So one of these days we'll come up and do the bourbon flight when it's a lot cooler out, and two, I'll get a hotel room nearby. We'll stay on site. That way I can let one of the wonderful Disney cast member bus drivers do the driving, right? And that way I can get to and from Epcot and then my hotel / resort safely. I don't have to worry about driving. Because the other nice thing about being up there is I met a real nice fella up there. His name was Jeff. He was here on vacation. Yeah, we chit-chatted quite a bit. And he's off to do the tequila tasting over at La Cava. And he had said that this is one of his favorite things to do here on property, and that if I ever get a chance, go do it because it's an amazing experience. But he said the same thing, because if you're going to do the tequila tasting, stay somewhere close by and don't plan on driving. you're gonna stumble out of there. So overall, GEO 82, all of you that are 21 and older, give it a try. It's really good. And I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to shill for Disney. I truly mean it. It's a nice, relaxing, cool environment, and it's away from all the hustle and bustle and the chaos of the parks. And again, there's no time limit up there. You can stay up there as long as you want and take it all in. All right, let's go check out some Test Track merch, and then we're gonna head back home. Maybe if the single rider isn't too terrible on Test Track, we'll jump in that real quick. This might work out well. Ooh, I really like the look of this. Once again, it's how Disney artificially inflates their wait times, not having every single row open. So they have all these open up here, but as insignificant as it might seem, by having that closed, that's one full car of people, so 6 people every rotation through that you're not getting in, which creates longer wait times. They do that exact same thing on Space Mountain too. They keep that one second loading station on each side closed. That didn't take too terribly long. It was about 10 minutes. Better than waiting 80, I'll tell you that. It is weird though without the touch points here where you scan your car in. That's pretty cool. You can see the cars going by up there.
We've always been dreaming about the road to tomorrow.
And now we set a course for the future.
Before we can visualize tomorrow, we have to start by looking at the world of today a little differently.
That's where I can help. Let me show you how I see the world.
By using advanced cameras and sensors, vehicles are constantly scanning the road ahead, helping to prepare us for any surprises.
Hang on!
Nicely done.
Surprises, huh? I was built for this.
Tomorrow's roads will be built with technology too, like inductive charging to help keep you powered up.
Smart road activated. Power transfer complete.
Smart roads are just the beginning. Imagine being able to customize your vehicle at home.
Can I show them?
Go for it. First, select a new vehicle line.
What about this one?
Good choice. Now let's see how it looks.
Oh, let's try another. That looks good with the third row.
And here's one I think you'll really love.
Oh, I could get used to this.
Now how about we kick back and enjoy the ride?
Sure, it's always fun to be free.
Watch out!
Told you, I got this.
Same asshole every time.
Our road might have had some twists and turns, but the future is always just around the corner.
And together, we keep moving forward, finding new ways to drive to a brighter tomorrow.
Hey, they need to fix those doors.
Beyond the horizon.
Wow.
test drive might be complete, but just ahead is the vehicle showcase, where you can explore the latest innovations from General Motors. Not to shift gears, but personal belongings with you as you hit the road. You see what I did there?
I think you should just leave the jokes to me.
Maybe you're right. Thanks for joining us. See you in the future.
Love it. Oh wow, look at this. This is the new GEO Metro for 2025. That's a beautiful vet. I'll tell you what, I'd love to own one of those, but the only way I'd own that is if I wrote a check for it. It's a nice truck. I bet that's $90 to $100 grand all day long. Let's see. Oh, they took the Maroney stickers off. Disney used to have the Maroney stickers on the car, and then they moved them to little pedestals here that showed the overall price of the car and all the features. Apparently, maybe they got tired of people passing out when they looked at the price. Either that or they had to keep peeling people off the ceiling with a crowbar every time they looked at the price. Wow, that's a nice color. That's a real nice color. I just don't understand the whole electric car thing. Man, that thing would get, what, 90 miles to the charge? If I'm buying another vehicle, one, I'm paying cash, but two, I'm getting something with a big old gasoline or diesel engine in it. I don't want my vehicle dependent upon whether the electrical grid is functional or not. Ooh, look at that Cadillac. Man, I bet that's a $90,000 to $100,000 vehicle too. I wonder what they would do if you walked up to one of these representatives and says, hey, I want to buy that one. I wonder if you could do that. We just walk up to one of the reps and say, I got $5 grand cash in my pocket, take it or leave it. Oh, the Test Track press penny machine's back. Ah, here's the Test Track merch. Definitely got to get us a pin for sure. Not quite sold on the shirt though. So they have these cars, fold-up play sets with scenes from the movie. You know what these remind me of? Anybody remember the Micro Machines? Play sets that expanded, like the gas can and the distributor cap and the oil can. And I think they even had a toolbox to fold it out into this big play set. That's exactly what these remind me of. Oh yeah, and look at the cars. There's Red, Fire Engine, and Lightning McQueen. Yeah, those are maybe a little bit bigger than the Micro Machines were, but not by much. Pretty cool. This was here the other day when Test Track first opened. This is really cool. This just lights up basically, but it's just like the sign from the movie, but also if you've ever been to Disney's California Adventure into Cars Land, they have a whole Cozy Cone motel area, and it looks just like that sign. And the sign that welcomes you into that area looks just like this, especially when it lights up at night. Oof, $40. $40 sign that lights up. Big fan of the Lightning McQueen radio control car here. It's almost tempting to buy it. Oh man, I just walked through the freaking wall of sunscreen. Holy cow. It is really nice to have Test Track back open, and I will say, you know, for all the crap I give Disney lately, and a lot of it's justified, but they did a really good job on Test Track. It is a fun ride. I just wish, though, they would have left the damn design your own vehicle in it. It would have been perfect for this one. Look at these people coming in the park right now. Just for context, it's 1:45. We are currently at 95 with a 107 feels like, and we're not done yet. It'll peak out about 3:30 or 4 o'clock. These people need to undergo serious psychological evaluations. There's absolutely no reason to be out here right now. You should be in your hotel enjoying the AC or the swimming pool. Welcome back. Man, it's warm. Very warm. Glad to be home. Gonna spend the afternoon inside. I got a lot to do this afternoon, so we're gonna wrap this one up. But GEO 82 was a really cool experience. Again, I'm gonna eat a little crow, and I'm never afraid to say when I messed up. And yeah, shouldn't have bashed it before I tried it. But again, it's so hard to know where a lot of these freaking YouTubers and live streamers are coming from, because there's so many of them are up to here in pixie dust and cupcakes. So you never know what's legit and what isn't till you try it. If you're a fan of being away from Rugrats and all that for a while, and you want some peace and quiet, that is the perfect space for that. And one thing I forgot to show you all that the bartender was showing me is they took into consideration every little detail about Spaceship Earth and implemented into that bar. The lights, okay? I wish I would have shown this because it's really neat. The lights, when you look at them closely, they're spheres, but they have 2 layers, an outer layer and an inner layer. And that was designed to represent Spaceship Earth because it has an outer layer, the geodesic triangles that are on there, and then they have the inner layer, which is the actual structure. So there's two spheres on Spaceship Earth, and they design the lights like that, where there's an outer and an inner. Very cool detail. If you like bourbon, that is a great place to go because they have all kinds of really top-notch bourbon. And test track was fun as always. Second time riding it, single rider, took about 10 minutes. And yeah, the merch is okay. I mean, the pin is cool, but the shirts could, come on, guys. Design it a little better. I mean, give it some pizzazz. It just looks like, let's just take the new Test Track logo, stamp, there you go. Put some creativity behind it, like the one I had from the old one where it's got Test Track on the front and on the back it says 64.9 mile an hour. Just make it interesting like that. All right, everybody, that's been the truth. It's been actual, and I hope for all watching that you found it mighty satisfactual. See ya.